Peyton Gendron, the racist mass murderer that carried out the Buffalo Top store shooting massacre, may actually face the death penalty, even though New York State doesn't use the death penalty. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. Peyton Gendron, the racist scumbag who murdered 10 black people, injured 3 other people in Buffalo, New York, put out a manifesto and live streamed this attack, was already charged with 25 counts from New York State. And he was looking at potential life sentence. He is looking at a potential life sentence. Now, with what's happened recently, he's potentially looking at the death penalty. How? The feds have charged him. Federal authorities have filed a criminal complaint, federal hate crimes, which could make him death penalty eligible. We're not sure what's going to happen because even though the death penalty is available for the current DOJ has been shying away from using the death penalty. Merrick Garland has said that he had put a moratorium on using the death penalty, but that doesn't mean that a prosecutor can't seek the death penalty. So we will have to wait to see on that. But today the criminal complaint was filed this morning, and he's scheduled to be arraigned in federal court tomorrow morning. The federal complaint charged him with hate crimes resulting in death and hate crimes with the attempt to kill, as well as firearm charges in furtherance of a crime of violence. So possession and discharge of firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence. The press release that the feds released today broke down the timeline of what happened, and they went into detail about certain things that hadn't actually been officially confirmed prior, but were generally known. They confirmed the manifesto, they've confirmed the live streaming, they've confirmed the language and the things that he had written on his gun. So among other things, he had racist slurs written on his gun. He had the phrase, "Here's your reparations," written on his gun. And when I say his gun, I mean the gun that he had used in the shooting, because he had other guns that he left in the car because his original plan was to finish shooting there, get back in his car, and do more damage, kill more black people. That was his original plan. But the gun also had the phrase "the Great Replacement" on it, and it had the names of individuals that had committed other mass shootings. They talked about how and why he chose 14208. He actually specifically did the research, and chose a zip code with a high black population so that he could do more damage to more black people. They talked about how he shoots a white guy, and I'll say accidentally, because when he goes up to the white guy to shoot him again, he realizes that the guy is white and says, "Sorry." There's a white woman that's injured. There's another white woman that's injured, and it from the way it seems like, once again, her shooting was accidental. But with the black patrons of the store, the black people that were in the store, he repeatedly would go to them and was like making sure that they were dead. And if you've seen any of the video, you would actually see a scene when he goes up to, there's a guy on the ground, a black guy on the ground, and guy's already down, but he shoots him again to make sure he's dead. The press release also talks about how he planned this for at least several months, and they show how over months he actually wrote his manifesto. So this manifesto that he wrote about why he was doing this, and this is discussed in the criminal complaint as well, in the press release and the criminal complaint, where he didn't want to just kill a bunch of black people. He wanted to inspire others to do the same. I'm going to say that again. His goal wasn't just to kill black people himself. His goal was to also inspire others to do the same. The feds also revealed that he had, and confirmed what had already been reported, that he had scouted this location several times prior. So he planned this very meticulously. He scouted it. He had diagrams of this store. He had diagrams of the location in his home. He completely planned this out to do the maximum amount of damage that he could. As I said, the charges that he's facing have a maximum of life or the death penalty. It'll be up to the prosecutor to determine which they go for. But like, if you look at the case, there's just so much evidence. In addition to him being caught on the scene, in addition to him being seen by so many people, in addition to him live streaming the event, the massacre, in addition to him writing out why he was doing it, in addition to him having like diaries and manifestos and plans. In fact, I think he even had even said why he was doing it to authorities. I think he even told them why he was doing this. There is a wealth of evidence. I'm curious to see how the case transpires. It seems like an open and shut case, but you never know. As always, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel already. And I'll see you next time.